Welcome into Chat Sports. I am Tom Downey. ESPN has posted their new 7-round NFL mock draft. So we're going to break down team by team every single pick from this mock draft with one mistake that ESPN goofed up on there. Now, 7-round mock drafts are a labor of love. They're a lot of time. There's a lot of effort there. So it's a high goal if you want me to do my own 7-round NFL mock draft. We need every single person watching to share it. The share record here at Chat Sports, non-live shows, 654 shares. If we get that, I will do a 7-round mock draft for you guys here at Chat Sports. We'll go team by team in order of their draft picks. So Carolina leads the way. We will go quick so it's not a 45-minute video. Stroud number 1. I'm on board there. I actually love this haul. Josh Downs, big fan of his game. Andre Carter has upside. He's going to need some time. I like Henry Toto. Kayshon Boutte, I have no idea what's going to happen with him. Massive boomer bust. Garrett Williams in the 5th round was a really good value pick there for Carolina. This is a damn good haul. The Houston Texans, great first couple picks here. Bryce Young, JSN, Will McDonald. I love that. I like getting a good center, Luke Wypler, who knows JSN very well, number 65, cool. Daiyan Henley, great value. Jacorian Bennett, another really good pick there. And then continued, Cameron Latu. I'm a fan of his game. Travius Hodgins-Tomlinson, Andrew Voorhees, Deuce Vaughn, Brandon Joseph, Brenton Cox, 12 picks that I like a lot. Now, Joseph did not test that well. I love Deuce Vaughn in the 6th. And I'll spoil it right now, of every team's mock, this was one of my favorite ones. I thought Houston got some awesome players at really good value there. Now, for most people, it'll be Young or Stroud, but who do you think will end up being the number 1 overall pick? Make those predictions for me in the comments section right now. Who will be the number 1 overall pick in the 2023 NFL Draft? Arizona gets 3 great defensive players to start. Will Anderson, Cam Smith, Siaki Ika. Jalen Duncan is super raw, but there is upside there. The day 3 pick that I like the most, I'm going to go Jarrett Patterson. I think he can be a nice backup guard / center for you in the NFL. The Colts get Anthony Richardson, Keely Ringo as well in round 2. A little bit early for me on him. Same with Tyler Steen. McClendon Curtis out of Chattanooga, a good name to keep an eye on for a smaller day 3 offensive lineman. I like KJ Henry. I think Starling Thomas the 5th, by the way. This might be the most accurate day 3 pick in the mock draft. That is a textbook Colts pick, so I like that Jordan Reid of ESPN, who did the mock draft, by the way, had him going to Indy. Seattle takes 2 Iowa players early. Lucas Van Ness, Jack Campbell, plus they get 2 nice trench guys. John Michael Schmitz. If we do a 2-round mock draft, I'll have the exact same pick, by the way. Jalen Carter, number 5. I like Parker Washington in the 4th round, number 123. Tanner McKee in the 5th round. I think he's just Mike Glennon, but hey, 5th round is fine. The Detroit Lions, Tyree Wilson, Deontay Banks, 2 physical players. Keanu Benton as a run stopper. Here's Hendon Hooker, number 55 overall, to learn and grow behind Jared Goff potentially. I love the day 3 pick of Dorian Williams and Davis Allen. Both guys, the Tulane linebacker, Clemson tight end, could go a heck of a lot earlier in the actual draft. The Raiders have a lot of picks. It's Will Levis in round 1. I love the Dalton Kincaid value pick there in round 2. Eli Ricks has upside. Byron Young, the Tennessee edge. There's a Bama guy we'll get to here in a little bit. So I'm fine with that. Pick 100. Antonio Mafi's a mauler in the run game. I think J.L. Skinner is some fantastic value. Do not sleep on number 204, Corey Trice out of Purdue. He could be a top 120-ish pick. And also Bam Rodriguez. A lot of good picks here for the Raiders. This is definitely if you believe in Levis, at least it's an A grade. The Falcons get 3 of my favorite picks relative to where they were taken. Christian Gonzalez, B.J. Ojolari. One of my guys, Tyler Scott, huge fan of his game. Day 3-wise, I've mentioned Carter Warren, potential sleeper there, and then Keaton Mitchell, too, as a scat back in the 3rd round. 2-part ask here. Shout out your favorite team and grade their mock draft. Now, look, you have to watch all the way through, so If you wait to the end, that's fine. We'll remind you then too. But shout out your favorite team and grade their mock draft in the comment section. A, B, C, D, or F. The Bears surprisingly take Broderick Jones. I don't love that one. But Isaiah Foskey, round 2. Julius Brents, early round 3. I love that one. Zach Pickens has upside, but he's been a 5-star who never produced there. I like the Xavier Hutchinson pick, along with Carl Brooks, too, in rounds 5 and 4, respectively, for Chicago. Brooks could be a fun 3 technique, potentially, for that Bears defense. Philadelphia, Nolan Smith, Brian Brzee, Marvin Mims, Jair Brown, Muhammad Ibrahim, and Jeremy Banks. It's a thin draft class, Philadelphia. I wonder if they trade down with one of those first-round picks. But I like getting Marvin Mims in round 2. That's an upgrade over Quez Watkins. Tennessee Titans. How about this start? Peter Skoronski and Jalen Hyatt fills 2 massive needs for them. I like Tucker Kraft, the tight end, a lot. I think that's just a little bit not a need because I think Chig Okonkwo is going to be great for them. The Jets get Paris Johnson. That's a home run pick for them. A new starting center in Joe Tippmann. One of my favorite players in Antonio Johnson and Ivan Pace Jr. He's an undersized linebacker from Cincinnati. Highly productive for the Bearcats and the Redhawks where he transferred from of Miami. Now, if you love the NFL Draft, make sure you are subscribed to our NFL Draft YouTube channel, youtube.com/chatNFL. Links in the comment section and the description of today's video. Plus, if you're watching on our draft channel, then hey, make sure you guys are subscribed. The Patriots, they get my guy Devin Witherspoon, a potential starting right tackle in Matthew Bergeron. Nice value pick here in Cedric Tillman out of Tennessee. I love Sidney Brown, and Noah Sewell is going to be a Patriot. That is a textbook Patriots linebacker, so I'll give Jordan Reid a lot of credit for having that type of fit there. A quarterback as well, Jaron Hall at a BYU, who is got kind of that whippy arm that can really make some, kind of like Zach Wilson, can throw it off platform, but not the same caliber of prospect, obviously. And then a fullback and a punter, because nothing says Patriots quite like going a fullback and punter round 6, round 7. That fullback, though, Hunter Lupique, I think is how you pronounce it. I'm probably botching this on my pronunciation guide yet. North Dakota State player will be drafted as a fullback, which doesn't happen all that often. To the Green Bay Packers we go. Myles Murphy and Darnell Washington kicking things off. Love that haul to begin. Jaden Reed is a fast receiver who should go in the 3rd round. The day 3 picks that stand out to me beyond Max Duggan at number 256. How about Corey Durden? Run-stopping defense lineman from NC State. I like that one. Evan Hall, by the way, is a Packers-style running back. He's a bigger guy with good straight-line speed. Also, literally has a tough time slowing down. Go watch any of his runs or even his drills. He does not deaccelerate very well. The Commanders, JPJ, Joey Porter Jr. Love that fit there. Love Tajay Spears in the 3rd. Zach Kuntz has upside at the tight end, but kind of plays a little soft for me. Day 3, I kind of like the Warren McClendon pick out of Georgia. More O-line help in a not great class is always a good idea. How about this first 4 picks for the Pittsburgh Steelers? Darnell Wright, Brian Branch, Trenton Simpson, Darius Rush. Those are 4 potential starters there, and I'm a huge Brian Branch fan. That would be quite the haul for Pittsburgh. And I was going through all the picks in order. The first name I got to that went, I have not watched any of him, was Caleb Murphy from Ferris State. I have no Ferris State all 22. If you have it, send it to me. I need it. I do like Broderick Martin and Jalen Marino Cropper as the round 7 picks. I think those guys could go even 2 or 3 rounds earlier than that. Now, we have the best NFL coverage here on YouTube. Daily videos, multiple times per day at this point there. Hit that sub button, all for free, youtube.com/chatsportstv. Tampa goes Anton Harrison. They need a left tackle, so I kind of get that. It's a bit early, though, for me. Derek Hall, Jartavis/Quay Martin out of Illinois there. Trey Tucker, the other Cincinnati receiver. Aiden O'Connell in the 6th round. I'm fine with that. What'd I tell you, Sam? Kicker to the Bucs. It's going to happen. Jake Moody in round 6. Love the Dwayne McBride value pick there. And then there's an orgy to wrap things up. Anthony Orgy out of Vanderbilt, because I am a child and no, I will not apologize for that. The Chargers take Bijan Robinson, then 2 high upside players. Luke Musgrave from Oregon State, Tui Tuipulotu, who's going to be an edge, by the way. He slimmed down for the combine out of USC. And Trayman Smith. This was like Terrell Smith. I got different actual NFL player named Trayman Smith. But this is like the grouping of like freak athletes. Like B.J. Thompson, unheard of player from Stephen F. Austin, great athletic traits. Joey Fisher out of Shepherd has some untapped potential as well. There are 2 potential Shepherd draft picks this year. Joey Fisher, the O-lineman, Tyson Badgett, the quarterback, who is not in this ESPN mock draft here. The Ravens get Quentin Johnston, and then I don't love anything else. Kenny McIntosh in the 4th round is fine. Rajon Wright I like more than Deshaun Wright, his brother, who's been non-existent for the Cowboys. But 86, that's early for me. Minnesota, they get Jordan Addison. Owen Popo, fine with that one there. Dorian Thompson-Robinson in the 4th round it's a little early for me, but I love the Jalen Redmond pick, the disruptive defensive tackle who's got to check off some medical boxes there in the 5th round. Jacksonville, 3 picks in a row I think are proper value, fill some needs. Osiris Torrance, Clark Phillips, Tank Bigsby, 3 of my guys this year. Great athlete in Yaya Diaby at edge for Louisville there. Bryce Ford Wheaton is an under-the-radar player. Didn't produce much because West Virginia had no good quarterbacks, but his size, height, weight, speed freak. Aubrey Miller has some fans from Jackson State. Emil Akior has some fans from Bama. I think Josh Wiley could go 100 picks earlier on draft night. The Giants, they get Zay Flowers. Emmanuel Forbes falls to number 57 here. That is the 166-pound ball skill freak. Olu Oluwatimi from Michigan. I like Chandler Zavala more out of NC State. Love Chase Brown's game. Other day 3 picks that stand out. Ronnie Hickman, I think, could go a little bit earlier. Number 240, the safety from Ohio State. NFL draft goes 7 rounds. We are live for all 7. How many will you be watching? Sound off in the comment section. The Dallas Cowboys, as a Cowboys fan, I would kill for these first 3 picks. Kalijah Kancey, Steve Avila. I don't think he gets there. There are too many not good enough guards in this year's class and the need. Zach Charbonnet in the 3rd. Brenton Strange. I could see all those 3 picks there. Avila, Charbonnet, Strange going a full round earlier. I like the Gerard Clark pick out of Coastal Carolina. Definitely fits the mold of what the Cowboys think are looking for this year at DT. Also, Clayton Tune. Dallas publicly wants to take a day 3 quarterback. All right, the Bills. Drew Sanders, linebacker, Keon White, and the better Byron Young, because I like him more, at Alabama. 3 great defensive picks there, and I like the Jonathan Mingo selection as well in the 4th round. So really great start for those Buffalo draft picks there. All right, the Bengals. DeJuan Jones, the new right tackle. Sam Laporta, love that pick in round 2. Riley Moss out of Iowa. So 2 Iowa guys I think are going to be very good players. Love the value of Sean Tucker in the 5th round. Got to clear some medical stuff on that front. I'll also make note that Muhammad Diabate out of Utah tested quite well at his pro day. So I like those picks for the Bengals there. The Saints, meanwhile, what a haul. The first 5 picks are up there with anybody in this 7-round mock draft here. Michael Mayer from Notre Dame, Mozzie Smith from Michigan, Cody Mock from North Dakota State. Tank Dell is small but electric. Eric Gray in the 5th is a steal. Stetson Bennett, okay, cool. Like, it's a quarterback, fine. 7th round, it's cool. Those first 5 picks, those guys could all be major contributors early on in their NFL careers. The Chiefs, at Adebawore, who I think has to play defensive line in the NFL, the interior. Jordan had him at edge. He also had Jervon Dexter as a run stopper. Love A.T. Perry's size. Roshan Johnson is going to be a really fun football player. Wanya Morris is a good offensive lineman. And then the mistake that ESPN made. Number 218, they had Will Mallory to the Chiefs. 218 is the Bears pick. That is not the Chiefs' selection, so the one mistake ESPN made. Move tight end and Will Mallory could also still work, I think, for the Bears if you just want to pretend it's the Bears pick, but that was the one mistake ESPN made. The Rams next up here. Felix Anudike-Uzomah, an instant impact edge. I'm a big fan of his game. I like that one. DJ Turner in the third. Rashee Rice, really good selections. I actually like Jake Haener more than most people, the Fresno State quarterback in the 5th round. And then one of my guys in the backfield as well. Make sure I get the pronunciation right here. Israel Abanikanda, great athlete, young, electric, explosive as all get out from Pitt. Love that selection. The other later day 3 picks, they got a kicker in there. I guess they're people. Charlie Jones, underrated player, had a really good year for Purdue. I think also helped make Aiden O'Connell look better than he actually is. Miami has 4 picks. It is Jahmyr Gibbs, the dynamic running back from Alabama. Love the Luke Schoonmaker fit from Michigan, by the way. Alex Forsythe and MJ Anderson. Dolphins fans have a boring NFL draft. I'm sorry. Denver Broncos. Producer Sam, our Broncos fan, loved it. Zach Harrison, upside edge. Love Tyreek Stevenson at 68th overall. Zach Evans and Ryan Haynes can both be contributors. I think Evans in the 5th. Look, I've said it so many times today. I love all the back picks. It's a loaded class at running back. The Cleveland Browns, Keandre Coburn, a run-stopping DT. They need that. A fast receiver who can't catch in Trey Palmer. Oh, man, he's Anthony Schwartz, isn't he? I'm sorry, Browns fans. That's mean. DeMarvion Overshone, love that pick at number 111. Kendre Miller can be a nice backup running back for them. I also like Nick Herbig. He's very small as an edge, but highly productive for Wisconsin. Finally, the 49ers. Jalen Jones might need to play safety, but I think Nick Sudavere, I think I pronounced that correctly, had an ODU. Great scheme fit for them. Devon Achane would be electric in that offense. He's so fast, explosive, although maybe RB isn't the biggest need there. DJ Johnson has athletic upside. Payne Durham, part of a great tight end class. Some speed there, and Andre Iasovis out of Princeton. Yeah, he's a Princeton guy this year. Ventrell Miller helps out at linebacker. It's for one top 100 pick. It's a good haul for San Francisco there.